how they can get a Neetpg seat. So in this video I will talk about what would be the effect of this Neetpg postponement on the coming INICT examination, and particularly of July 24 session and then January 25 session. That would be the examination would happen in November. So for the sake of simplicity, I would call July 1 as the July 24 session, and for the January session I will call the January 25 session. So that to avoid confusion. So now, how first, if you want to understand what would be the effect on the counseling, first you need to understand the timeline for the Neetpg. See, Neetpg would be held on 7th of July. Most probably result would come on 14th of July. So now, since result would be on 14th or 15th of July, counseling would not be starting as you have seen in the last years. Counseling would start late, a lot late than has happened in the previous batches. Why? What are the reasons behind my such predictions? I have already talked in a video, real reason for Neetpg postponement, and uh, most probably I'm saying that it would counseling would start in the last week of September, and but that is too conservative. I don't be surprised if the counseling would go in October, starting in October, because of the reasons that I have talked about earlier. Now, remember, and if counseling would be late, so a special stray vacancy round that would be happening around December or would be pushed in January 25. Do not be surprised if such things happens, because these are going to happen and I'm predicting those things now, and it is after due diligence, as I have predicted in the Neetpg postponement notification. So where does that leave aspirants for the May INICT session, that is in May 24 session? See, definitely INICT is going to be tough this time, because same number of aspirants are going to fight for those seats, and which earlier used to people leave as they used to suffer from burnout, or they were assured of getting a good seat through Neetpg. And but there is a catch, that fight would be tougher for the top cream seats, not for the middle seats. For example, by top seats I would say that getting medicine in one of the in Delhi or in the 2012 established aims, they would be, that would be really difficult to get, whereas in the bottom ones it would be comparatively and relatively easier, and I will give you my reasons. Because see, whoever would get bad rank in INICT, they will continue to prepare for Neetpg, and most probably in Neetpg they are going to get a good rank or some mediocre rank, but they are not going to sacrifice their branch. So many people will leave the middle and the tail end of the seats and of INICT, and they would join the Neetpg seats. So therefore, see, it is clear that open round will be happening for July session as well as November session, because people are going to take sudden and abrupt decision that is bound to occur when there is so much of variability all around this examination. So this is in nutshell what would be happening. Now those who want to listen in detail, they may continue in the video. See, now what are my reasons? Now first, you should understand that uh, till 14th of July there would be publishing of the Neetpg result, and during this on 14th or 15th of July, an aspirant will know that where he is going to likely to get a good. Last date of admission is 31st August. So they will be in very much in their capacity to decide where to go. Please don't compare it with the 2020, because in that INICT the NEET PG was conducted much late. It was in September, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong. And last date of admission is 31st August. So that year that INICT was affected, but there was much cutthroat competition in that NEET PG. Noticing or taking into the situation the kind of financial situation that students are in at the ground level. So remember that this counseling for NEET PG would somewhere you would be joining your institute, any of the institutes in November or December. So be prepared for that. So plan accordingly, because counseling is not going to be earlier. I am all sure about this. So now regarding the open round counseling, open round counseling will happen or not? Open round counseling will definitely happen, and I'm going to say definitely, not only for this INICT. INICT will have their open round counseling both in July and in January 25 session, July 24 session, and and there would be a lot of good seats that would come in there in this open round. And what I'm talking about is NEET PG. In NEET PG, there would definitely will be a special stray vacancy round happening, because there would be a lot of people jumping around here and there, and you would see that a lot of people are going to leave that seats to join through NEET PG, and this and vice versa. So special stray vacancy round for NEET PG would definitely happen, and on the other side, INI July and December session would definitely have open round, and there would be certainly good seats. And so plan accordingly. And you're not going the session is going to be extremely delayed. You would see that they will somehow get the session delayed, as I have talked of the reason in the earlier video.